Hello guys, my name is Shawstin and welcome back to me playing on the Chiseno fan server. I have news for you. Recently, we of the Chiseno fan server have updated to 1.12, the pre 1.12 update, the one that's not actually one because it's not actually out yet, but it's close enough. So we decided to go ahead and update to 1.12 all the way. And by all the way, I mean, one of the pre 1.12. Yeah. So, we got lots of stuff to work with now. We've got, you've got a slightly different wool texture, and the colors are a little bit different. Most of these colors are great. I don't like the new green. I liked the old green better, but it's still fine. I'll probably get used to it. As for the lime green, lime's fine. The red here, my personal opinion right here, the red looks great, but there was one problem that I had with the red. I had a lot of red wool in here, and when the update came around and I walked into my base, I just got hit with a big blast of bright red. I couldn't do it. I had to change the wool to this new red concrete stuff. Yeah, red concrete. That's like fancy new stuff. So yeah, we also got us lots of new ugly blocks. I'm sure someone on the server will figure out a way to use these nicely, but I will not be that person. I'm sure there's a correct way to use these blocks. But I don't know what they would be. The cyan ones are dumb. I think the cyan one is the most dumb because the creeper face prevents you from making any real designs with it, because everything you do is just going to be creeper face everywhere. Yeah, cyan is definitely my least favorite. But in this episode, we are now going to address several things. We're going to go ahead and get started with this new light gray concrete powder block. We're going to head over here, and we're going to go ahead and turn it into concrete. Not concrete powder, concrete, because that's something new we can do. And it's kind of interesting. I actually really like the way they did this. It's weird, and it's really different, but I like it. It's not bad. So we just, boop, and then we go back down. And look at this block right here. This is beautiful. It's a nice, clean. It's colored quartz, essentially. Not really, obviously. Quartz does have a bit of a grainy texture to it. It's kind of like colored snow, but snow also has that bluish thing. I don't know. Plus, this is like colored sand. Oh, and it's beautiful. It's just freaking beautiful. The only problem is that you can't use it where water is a risk because it'll turn to concrete, but I'm sure we'll figure out a way to make it look good. What was I going to say? Oh, this building. I recently completed this building way out here, where the villager breeder is. It's very awkward looking, and I don't care, because I'm just glad that there's not a giant villager breeder floating in the sky anymore. There's at least a building here now. Also some nice space for a building here still. And one over here. I think Aces said he was working on making a building, but yeah, who knows how long it'll be until someone actually does something. I also expanded Shawstonia a bit out this way, and this way, and this tree is still floating. I'm never going to take that down. I decided that when I first terraformed this area to make it flat enough that I could build that building like 50 episodes ago, I decided to keep that tree up. And I will be keeping that tree up forever. But yeah, Shawstonia now goes all the way out to here. And all the way... Oops, Got to fill in that little hole there. All the way over here. And all the way to the... What the frick? Oh. And all out here is completely blocked off with levees, so this entire peninsula here with the river is now a walled off safe place for me to build stuff. So this is also officially annexed. The fence has been knocked down. Villagers could technically walk over here. Any zombies that spawn here could technically... No, actually, wait, the fence gate's still there, so never mind. But also nothing's going to spawn here anyway. I also did this thing here as like a little lookout thing, because this hill kind of made it hard to make the levee. I'll see how it looks. We'll see how I like it. It's kind of nice. I kind of like it. So we're running this road down here. We're gonna have roads out through here. It's gonna be nice. Except it won't be nice because my original plan for this area of Shawstonia was that this was going to be like the rundown ghetto kind of region. But then I started building that beach area over there, so now it kind of doesn't make sense for this to be the rundown place. So this is going to be some nice touristy buildings. This will be some more of those buildings. And over here will be the ghetto, the rundown area of Shawstonia. And I did not bring gravel. I should have brought gravel. Now, the thing is that because it's a rundown, it's going to be a lot less uniform. There's not going to be nice straight roads, nice clean roads. We're going to have some of this concrete for our roads and some gravel, maybe some andesite. We'll see how it goes. The only problem is, my biggest problem is I don't know... Ooh, oh yeah, look at that, new recipe. Ooh. Yeah, look at that, I don't really care. The stupid recipe stuff, like every time I pick up a new block, I haven't picked up it since the update. It's like, ooh, you got a new recipe unlocked. And it's like, I really don't care. I've been playing this game for at least 6 months. No. Yeah. So my biggest problem is that I don't really know how to transition this road into kind of like a... What am I thinking? Into a frickin' fracker? I can't think of the words. I can't think of a way to... I don't know how to transition this road into a dirty road. Also, I'm going to have another bridge going from here to there. So, we'll see how that goes. So, but the way I see it is that this is going to be a nice road for most of its length, probably out to about here, and then it'll slowly transition to a dirty road for out here, and then that road that goes out that way is going to be a straight road because it's going to loop around back to that building. So it's going to be nice. Like, you know, obviously the city council wants to have a nice building for themselves. They're the politicians. Politicians always get the nice things. Because reasons. Just because life's not as great as you would want it to be. Well, that was an interesting thing to say. Maybe. I don't know. So, I guess I will... You know what I'm going to do? Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go... I already have some more stone brick. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and get this, and I'm going to start talking now about some things. So, this is actually trying to talk about number 3 or 4. I don't know how many of these I've made. But this one is going to be about 1 or 2 things, depending on how well the conversation about the first one goes. And I'm going to see how this goes. So, on my trip to Pittsburgh that I took a couple days ago, last week, when you're on a road trip, you make a lot of breaks. You take a lot of breaks. You get in your car, and you drive, but you can't drive forever. You gotta stop for gas, and so every now and again you stop for gas. Maybe you go inside to the gas station and get some candy for the kid, and get some sunflower seeds for the dad. Whatever. And there's usually a drink. Someone's bought a drink. And if it's lunchtime, you go to Subway or Arby's or whatever the frick, just so you can just grab something and keep driving. And with all these cups that I had been given at gas stations and restaurants to fill up with a soda and get on the road and go, I noticed a problem with lids. You see, lids are annoying. I'm sure you're wondering what I mean, and I'm sure I am wondering how I'm going to say this. But you know how I am really not doing too hot at crafting. Okay, you know how when you are so when you go to a restaurant and you were given the option and you were given a cup to go to the soda machine and fill it up yourself, you may not actively think this, but at some point you are going to try to fill it up as much as you can. You're going to want to get the most soda for the money you paid. You paid X amount of money, and you're going to get as much soda as you can out of that money. Out of that monies. Get them monies. So, you're going to, go to this machine and fill it up as much as you can until it's kind of bubbling out the top, but it's not spilling over yet. Then you walk over to the side to pick up a lid, and oh god, it's a nightmare. The lid goes down into the cup. So now you've just got a lid that when you put it on will decrease the volume of the cup and tip everything out, and everything will spill all into your hands, and it will not be fun. It will not be fun. It will be a mild inconvenience. The worst kind of inconvenience. Except for the bad ones. I guess... Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this has become like a thing for me now. Like my dad will taunt me about this because I've just discovered how strongly I feel about the practicality of cup lids. Like, it's not a problem if they give you, if they're the ones filling up the drink behind the counter, because they're not going to want to give you as much soda as possible. They're going to give you as little soda as possible. That they can get away with. So, it makes sense for them to have indented lids. But for me to have an indented lid, no. That's not practical. As a consumer, I demand the most amount of lid for my usage. What the frick am I saying? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's... Actually, no, let's do it the other way. Sorry, I'm kind of... Oh, what? Nope. Oh, man. Gosh. This is just... It's the little things. Like, it's not even that big a deal. But it's like... But now every time I go to a restaurant, and every time I go to fill up a lid... Fill up a lid? Yeah, I'm filling up a lid. Every time I go to fill up a cup at a restaurant, I'm just like, this lid is not good. Or if it's one of the good lids that doesn't indent and ruin your life, I'll be like, this is a quality lid, 10 out of 10. Good job, Taco Bueno. I don't remember what kind of lid Taco Bueno has. You guys have Taco Bueno? Any of you guys ever been to Taco Bueno? I don't know if you guys have. I don't know if any of you JFS guys have Taco Buenos. And that's a shame. I think Fire Eyes. Fire Eyes is probably the only JFS member that I know who might have been to Taco Bueno. Maybe Canuck. He did go through Texas on his trip. But, guys, Taco Bueno is muy bueno. It's very quality fast food Mexican food. And by quality, I mean, like, you know, compared to Taco Bell. It's like, it's not even, it's like, it's still fast food tacos, but, like, it's just so much better than any kind of Taco Bell bueno. Taco no bueno. Okay, so now we gotta work on this transition. I'm gonna work on it by getting rid of this, and this, and this, and this. Why do I even have a flint? Where did I get a flint? Where the frick did I get a flint? Where did I ever place any gravel? Where did I break any gravel? Whatever. Let's see, so I'm thinking we're gonna start like this. And we're gonna keep like that. We're gonna have one of these like that, like that, yeah. Meanwhile, this will keep going, but it will stop. Oh, no. No, okay, no. Like, no, where's the concrete? Oh, there it is. Kind of like that. And then we go to more of that. Then we go to more of that. Let me do one of these. No, there's no good way to transition from a slab-based road to a non-slab-based road. Unless you're like... You, get out of here. Yeah, get wrecked. Oh man, I don't know. I'm gonna have to do a lot of work about this off camera. Because it's not... I need... What if I do this? That's interesting. Not great, but it's interesting. How do I have more like-gray concrete than I have concrete powder? I used exactly half of it. Or not. I guess I didn't. That's fine. You, go away. Oh, get wrecked. What if I just go straight into concrete? And like... kind of like Asus's roads. Like there's no way to do this. Man, any future projects I do with roads like this, I need to figure out. I need to avoid doing a slab-based road. The thing about slab-based roads, though, is that nothing can spawn on them. It's so easy to make villages out of it. It's like, it's so safe. It's protected. It's... What if I have, like, two... I know what I should do. I should have this road go all the way to the fence. A nice road all the way to the fence. And you frickin' get out of here. Two. Well, just get out of my... Get out of my swamp! That sounds nothing like... Oh my gosh. Seeds are the worst. It's like you just break any piece of something and it's like, oh, now there's seeds in your inventory. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this road go all the way out to the end, and that road go all the way out to the end, and maybe I'll have another one like out there that runs along the side, and then from these rows we'll branch off a bunch of little ugly alleyways, and the alleyways will be made of concrete and andesite and stone and whatever, and that's how I'll have, you know, less prosperous neighborhoods type things going on. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. This video did not go as well as I planned, but I wasn't. Oh dang! I forgot to say a thing. Oh well. But you know, I kind of just wanted to get something up, just because I like the idea of having a YouTube channel, and I like the idea of doing this. So that's a villager. I don't know why I thought that was something else. You know, I just like doing this. Even if I don't actually do anything, or even if it's not entertaining, I like doing this. So yeah, if you're currently watching this video, when it comes out, or in the few days following it, you should go watch Zeldathon. Zeldathon is currently live, raising money for charities, like for the charity Zeldathon. Words. Zeldathon is currently raising money for the Wild Foundation, and they're spending the next few days playing every Zelda game nonstop for charity, and it's a good fun time, so go check it out. Yeah, anyway, that is it for this episode. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.